Hey everyone, this is Bertram from the Ask a Recruiter video series, and I'm here at the dealership today. I'm not sure if we're going to walk away with any new toys, or at least one for the family, but it did get me thinking about salaries. And a lot of times, I even had a case recently where a candidate was very interested in an opportunity, but they were making more than what was budgeted for the role. Now, let me just set some ground rules. I am all about show me the money, right? I am all about paying people not just what they're worth, but what they're going to be worth to an organization. And I understand, I was paid probably fraction, right? Probably 0.1% of what I was actually producing for an organization. So I've been there myself, and I definitely understand that we all bring great value, more than just what the salary pays us or the total comp pays us, to an organization. But when you're looking at being submitted to an opportunity and seriously considered for a role, but you're currently making more than that role is budgeted for, I just have three or so things for you guys to consider today. And the first thing would be is that your application is going to get more eyes from more individuals and more professionals than the hiring manager at that organization. It's going to be communicated to the whole team that you're looking for a little bit more, and that's absolutely fine, but they're going to do extra digging on your background. They're going to do extra reference checks. They're going to see if it's going to be really worth for them to invest in you as an individual. So that's the first thing for you to consider. The second thing is you may be being brought in a little bit more than your hiring manager at a prior company or that current company, especially if they were working in that same position a few years ago. Using LinkedIn, you can check and see when they were recently promoted and when they worked in a very similar role. And I think that can also make it a little bit uncomfortable for the hiring manager to bring you on board. Definitely if that hiring manager has bigger aspirations and they exactly know what it's going to take to invest and how that role has changed and developed over time, that's understandable. But let's say that hiring manager was in a similar role 2 years ago, but you're looking to make 10% more than they made. That can make that hiring decision a little bit more uncomfortable. And also, the third is when it comes to making a hiring decision, I think a lot of candidates, and sometimes even us as recruiters, HR professionals, we just look at the budgeted salary and we say, hey, it shouldn't be that difficult to go out and get an extra 10%, 20% to get somebody that's going to do fantastic work, not just now, but in the near future for the organization and years forward, to really push that organization to the next level. But there are also indirect costs, and this is what we miscalculate. They're indirect costs when it comes to healthcare. And let's say that person stays on with our organization for years and years to come, the merit increases and the additional merit increases that this person is going to get. And that can also take things or throw things out of whack when it comes to a total comp for that department. So just a few things for you guys to consider today. And this is Bertram from the Ask a Recruiter video series.